That was some nice music. Hopefully you're all are awoke. So, on the topic of music, I would like to share a personal story of mine. This is me at the Prodigy concert in Madrid. I was maybe 19 years old. I can still vividly recall the excitement I had that day. On the way to the concert, we met a couple of people who shared our passion towards finally listening to our idols, and we made friends. It was a great night. This is Palacio de Deportes in Madrid, where the concert was hosted. It can host up to 25,000 people. 25,000. Keep that number in mind. 25,000 people in the same location, sharing the same passion, yearning for entertainment. 25,000 is the number of players that pass through a medium-sized casino every month. And yet they don't have this experience. You barely know there is someone actually playing there. Imagine if I went to that concert and I was alone. I wouldn't be on the stage vividly recounting this experience. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Casino players don't want to be social. If I had a penny for every time I heard that in the past decade, probably I wouldn't be on the stage. You know what? You are right. Casino players don't want to be social, if this is what we understand by social. This is not social, this is a post on a social media platform. We need to distance ourselves from our preconceived notions of what social is and boil it down to its essence. Social is about aligning to a bigger narrative, a sense of belonging. So I would like to try something out. Could you please all close your eyes? Nothing bad will happen, don't worry. Imagine you landed in Las Vegas and you're walking through the strip. You're approaching the beautiful fountain of the Bellagio. You go inside the casino, lights are flashing, there is the best slots on the floor. The dealer is primed to serve your first card. There's one caveat. You are alone. Can you sit a bit with that thought and see how that makes you feel? I think we all agree it would feel a bit like this, right? I think we all agree that players want to be entertained. But what are we doing to entertain these players? Good game mechanics? Check. Good products? Check. Good loyalty programs and promotions? Check. But what are we doing to create those jaw-dropping moments? Let's dig into our industry, Twitch, making the headlines recently. 280 million hours of content, slot content, consumed in 2021. And this year, it's even more. One of the biggest streamers has 11 million followers. Just for comparison, Sweden has 10 million population. So basically, there's a whole country following a streamer whenever he goes live. Whenever he goes live, he has around 70,000 concurrent viewers. That is 3 times the capacity of that Prodigy concert. It's just mind-blowing. So I think there's no denying that there is a market for this entertainment, and we believe that we are still in its infancy. I would say a very little portion of casino players actually are exposed to Twitch. 280 million hours. It's a very big number. It's a very hard one to comprehend also. So let's put some perspective to it, shall we? If we took 100 viewers and we put them on a mission to build the Eiffel Tower, we would have 150 more Eiffel Towers in a year. I guess you wouldn't need to queue anymore in Paris. So for who is new to Livespins, just shy of a year ago, on the same exact stage, we debuted our product. We created a live entertainment product that seamlessly integrates in the operator lobby and delivers 24/7 entertainment around the globe. You can choose your favorite streamer, you can be part of the community, and you can join in the fun by betting behind. We streamed 5,000 hours since launch, and we created 3,000 memorable moments of players winning together. So I would like to share some statistics of our journey. We ran 166 events in the operator lobby. Every day there's a new experience. And we're doing things like launching new slots, like Money Train 3 that you just saw recently. Bonus hunts. We're playing crash games. We're doing challenges. And also we're doing Taco Thursdays. Yes, you heard right. Taco Thursdays works in a way where the streamer has to eat a taco every time the group hits a 500x multiplier. Who wants to be a streamer? We recruited 16 streamers, a moderation team. We onboarded our first operators. We integrated 14 game providers. We built our own proprietary platform. And we worked our way through the top 5 when it comes to live games and top 30 from the whole game portfolio on the operators we are integrated in. I want to pause a bit on this slide, and I would like to thank our early partners for sharing our vision and deciding to be part of the Livespins journey. I admit, it's a hard journey, but a very rewarding one. And we're constantly fueled by the great feedback that we get from our players day in, day out. And we relentlessly work on the product to make it better and provide more and more entertainment. It's hard. Heck, we even had an earthquake live on stream.
Very, very. Oh shit! Earthquake! Earthquake! Whoa! 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 Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
That was crazy. He's all okay, and he handled it like a boss. And now we pride ourselves that our product is earthquake-proof. We have this internal joke. We're very passionate about what we're doing, and we want to show you what we have been working in the past months. So please enjoy this demo reel. But enough about us now. Let's discuss a trending topic that is very important to our industry nowadays, which is that of influencers, ambassadors, and streamers. Gone are the day where big companies spend all of their budget on paid media. Influencers nowadays have a lot of importance. They have a lot of weight in our industry. Influencers, someone who influences someone to carry out an action. Sounds like such a generational thing, right? But in reality, it's quite an old concept. There are a lot of early influencers. Martin Luther King inspired the generation and the whole movement. The late Queen inspiring nations, and having Sir David Beckham queue for 13 hours to bid his final farewell. So why are influencers so trending and so important nowadays? Why are the buzz of the town? And it's a very simple concept that hits almost every decade, every industry, and we're always surprised by it. Democratization. Apps like TikTok and Instagram gave powers to everyone where they can go live and the minutes have millions of followers viewing their content. All you need is a mobile phone and you're ready to go. A strong narrative and passion. The idols of my days were either powerful, skillful, or had money, or all of these. But let's take a look at the influencers of today. On the left, we have Kabilam, a guy from Italy. He has 150 million followers. He started by making fun of overly complex videos and just doing this. He doesn't speak a word in his videos, ever. Francis Bourgeois, aka Trainman. 3.5 million followers for sharing his infectious excitement about trains. Trains. And we have Bella Porch, who has like 92 million followers by just making this quirky video. They have immense powers and immense reach. Kabilam is now the face of Boss, and he partnered as a sponsor with Binance, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. Francis Bourgeois featured in an ad of a collab between Gucci and North Face. Do you know which was one of the most paid events in the past year? It was Floyd Mayweather, 15 times world champion, and Logan Paul, a YouTuber. Let's pause on that. A retired boxer fighting a YouTuber, ex-Disney star. When they asked Floyd why would he take such an engagement, he said, it's basically a legal bank robbery. He made 65 million in 24 minutes without breaking a sweat. Mr. Beast literally has money coming out of his ears. 104 million followers, famous on YouTube. When COVID was destroying businesses and restaurants were closing and burger joints were closing, he managed to open 300 burger joints overnight. Just for comparison, McDonald's took 6 years to open 300 burger joints. How did he do this? By using his brand and his influence and his community. He was using underutilized staff from other kitchens to do his burgers and ship them. So one might beg the question, why didn't McDonald's do it? They're huge, they're insane. And it's always the same answer. McDonald's is working in a very successful business model, right? So everything is optimized towards delivering that. But we need to be careful because people like these can disrupt you at any point in time. So I invite everyone to think, even within this industry, how can we do new business and new business models? Jake Paul, Logan Paul's brother, he has 20 million followers on YouTube. He just announced that he partnered with Better, a sportsbook micro-betting app in the US. He said he's going to disrupt the industry with his content generation and his novel way of, and his influencers. We always say that we are at competition with Google, Apple, and Netflix. And it's true, let's not kid ourselves. Netflix is not in the streaming business. Netflix is in the entertainment business. Just some months ago, they launched games within their app. Why would they do that? They're constantly competing for player attention. They want to consume the time. More time on Netflix, less time on other products. One more thing that we would like to show today. At Livespins, we firmly believe in this future, a future of social play, a future of community, a future where influencers and ambassadors have a strong influence on us. Imagine having an influencer who actually streams directly in your lobby. Imagine the impact that could have on your acquisition and retention strategy. Building a community, building a strong following, and creating that emotional cost of leaving. So today I would like to introduce a new product that we have, and it's called the Ambassador product. With this product, it will allow our operators to use influencers, ambassadors, and streamers that are already working with to actually stream inside the lobby. Why stream outside of our lobby and stream on a third-party platform that is quite volatile, as we're seeing? Now it's all possible. So feel free to come by our booth, have a chat, say hi, and discuss more ideas. But before I end this keynote, I would like us to think about something. How can we come as an industry together and provide entertainment to our players, provide those jaw-dropping moments together? Influencers have a lot of power. How can we leverage them to actually help our businesses grow? So I would like you to leave with this question in mind. How will you entertain your players? Thank you very much.